Hello everyone. Yesterday I'm working on http.get and suddenly came out with an idea that why don't we create a login page using Angularjs and ajax http.get. So if you have seen my http.get video, and you can see that there is a dynamic JSP page where you give any skill and it will just return the number of columns in the select statement passed as a get parameter. So what I was going to do today that we will use one uh, table user master, and we will take two columns, that is username and password, that is passwd, and with that we will check the user input and check whether the username is correct and password correct. So that is the main objective of this tutorial, and we will start with our program. So just wait a minute until I just set up my initial structure and don't want to waste the time. So this is my initial structure. I have ng app equal to app, and I'll just get my ng controller. Sorry, that is main ctrl, and we will just create a table, and within this there will be a tr. Actually there will be two tr, and here within the first td there will be enter username td, and here will be an input type text, id, username, just copy and paste, id, username, name, username, and what we actually need is ng model. So we can just copy this and paste here and change this to enter password. So input type, this will be a password, id say password or passwd, name passwd, and ng model is passwd. And here will be another tr, and here it will be there will be a td with a call span 2, td, and input type submit. Okay, and we will just enclose this table within a form which will have ng submit equal to it should be hyphen equal to I'll just get the name of the function later on. The function we are going to call in our Angular script. So this is my initial HTML. Now within the script I'll just start my Angularjs program. App var equal to Angular dot module, I'll keep the name same, app, it's not a route program, so dot controller in ctrl function $scope and $http. We need both of them, and we can just close this one. So inside this we will just scope dot checkLogin equal to, and there will be a function. You can put a callback result, and this is actual function where we will going to work. So what we will do, http.get. okay, let us just go and copy the okay, no, let us write it within the get. See, actually, okay, it is here. So no, I think it's not, it will take some time. So we have this get oracle data JSP. This is the get oracle data JSP page. It is using the Apache Tomcat server, Tomcat 7.0 server, and this actually retrieved the data. It actually echoed the data on the browser, which is actually returned and in JSON format. So get oracle data, we don't need to write the absolute path, so we can also give the file name, and let us check the what is the parameter. Get let us just see SQL str. Okay, so this is the parameter. So SQL str equal to select username. I'll later on show you the column pass wd from user master where username equal to you remember the ng model. This is the ng model username. So we will take this here, $scope dot username. Okay, so I think there is some problem here. Okay, yes. Okay, I've given a quotation here to remove that. Now it's okay. Now if dot success, then again a function. Okay, so this will have response. In the response and scope, we declare a variable my data equal to response. Okay, so now if Angular dot is I don't know whether I'm writing the spelling right or undefined. We will check later on. Undefined. What is undefined? Before that, let us do one thing. Let us open our Oracle server and see what that data exactly returned. Let the server get started and we just proceed a little bit. Okay, here, and then we will check. So server is actually returning two variables. One is username and one is pass wd. Now we are checking with our Angular function that is undefined. Suppose see when the response return, okay, and and if it does not suppose the SQL does not return any value, so there is an SQL error encountered. I'll also show you that how that happened. Now if that happened, then username is undefined, and we check if it is, if not undefined, then what we do, we just print an alert message that, okay, no, let's make it defined. Let's make it undefined, and it will be the first index, okay, because it actually returns an array, and I'm just checking the first index. We are considering this is the first value. Maybe let it return more than one value. It will not return because username is a unique for the table column. Now in the 0, if it is undefined, then invalid username. See, if username is not correct, then this selects username password from user master while username equal to scope.username. If this condition is not true, then SQL will return nothing, so username will remain undefined, and we can predict that it is invalid username. Okay, so else it is defined, then we will do something here. What we will do, we'll just again take another scope dot my data 0th position dot pass wd, okay, should be capital, pass wd not equal to, take the ng model, what it is pass wd, okay, this one, just check out this one, pass wd. So it will be pass wd. So if the password is not correct, the password input by the user is not correct, matching with the value retrieved from the database, then we will just give another alert statement, that is invalid password. You can remove this. I think we can remove this. Okay, we just keep the brace here. I don't want to make any confusion. So this is on success, and this is, and now dot error. We have not much to do here. Just get one alert statement that resource not found. Now let us check with this one. Now we are in our URL, and we just take the root path and get JSP. Select username password from user master where username equal to admin. Okay, you can see username, this is the field username, and this is the username value, this is the field name, pass wd, this is admin. Now if we just make it a little wrong, xxxx, SQL error encountered, exhausted result set. Okay, so this is the data. We again just fetch this. So this one is we have given here. Okay, so it is this response is returning that this one in an object format, username equal to username admin, password admin. Okay, so I'm checking whether it is, first I'm checking for undefined. If the SQL query does not return any value, then it is undefined. If it is undefined, invalid username. Else, if the check the password, if that password is not correct, invalid password. Otherwise, it's done. So we can just give one message, say successful login. Successfully logged in. Okay. So let us run this and check for the output. We have forgot another thing, that we have not, as I told you that we have to give the check function name here. That on submit the function will be called, and this is the function scope.checkLogin. Okay. So let us move to this is the user page. So okay, so first let us try with the wrong username. Suppose 111 invalid username. Okay, so let us give a correct username, invalid password, and correct password. Okay, it's not working. Let us see what happened. Okay, I'm a bit done a mistake, a small mistake. So what happened? You see, the ng model here is password. Okay, so I have just used it. I'll just change it to passwd. Or you can also, don't need to change everything here. Just change this one, scope.password. Okay, so I think nothing more is required to change. Just move again, refresh, and admin. Successfully logged in. Now say, let us do one thing for your convenience. I'm just removing the type password here and making it text. Let us run again. We start from the beginning. Admin. Okay, sorry. 111 invalid username, admin 111 invalid password, admin successfully logged in. Now this is our data. Okay, so this is a small login page to check the validate the username and password from a data reading from a database. So what we are doing, we are not opening any database here or doing nothing here. We are just calling this JSP page with http.get and retrieving the data and putting in the array my data and retrieving the columns and checking for the username and password. So this is all about this tutorial. I hope you like this. If you don't like, please press the like button. If you don't like, please press the dislike button. Okay, and do subscribe to my channel, that is CCBHRO 190776. Thank you.